Tucker, the buildup is getting closer and closer to being at a fever pitch for Autumn Blaze. I'm excited for it. Here comes Damien and Seraph for the first match tonight. Seraph's going to be taking on Meyers Posey. Are you excited to see Meyers versus Joe? It's only a week and a half away.
I mean, Joe already took care of Meyers in the past. I honestly already know what's going to happen. Joe's going to just wipe the floor with him.
I don't know.
So there's really no need to be excited when you know what's going to happen.
I wouldn't be too sure of that. We've seen Meyers Posey just recently take out the biggest man in the order, at least in terms of size and stature.
Yeah.
Hyphen now.
Yeah, well, so did Joe. He's done it many times.
Of course he has, but I feel like Meyers Posey is even better than he was when he fought Joe last 2 months ago. So I wouldn't write Meyers Posey out at all. I'll just say that right now. But I know you and Joe are tight. I know obviously you're gonna take Joe's side over, but do you see any positives coming from Meyers Posey at all?
I mean, he's definitely shown a lot of promise, but he's not got enough promise to go toe-to-toe with the real big man himself, Joe Crusoe.
Well, tonight Joe is not here. We will hear from Joe very shortly, actually in about a matter of seconds. But tonight it's going to be Seraph going on against Meyers Posey. Meyers obviously has to keep eyes out in the back of his head for Damien. It's interesting to me, though, that Joe, we haven't seen him since the night after he won the championship. But let's hear from Joe right now. He's got something to say about his challenger, Meyers Posey, and I think the future of the CME World Championship. So take it away, champ.
Meyers Posey has a lot of nerve. Somehow he managed to survive against Seraph and Damien at Revolutionary Warfare. And he inexplicably won his match against Typhon at Burnout. But I may remind you, Meyers, that just 2 months ago, I embarrassed you in an all-holds-barred match. I mean, it wasn't even a contest. I barely broke a sweat. But Autumn Blaze, I will break you again. Tonight, my brothers will take care of you. I have no business there now. But next week, to prove I am the champion I say I am, I'll defend my title. I'm twice the man that you are, were, or ever will be. And after I beat you again, I expect you to know your place.
Now that is an interesting revelation. Joe's going to defend his title 6 days.
Hold the phone. What's going on here?
Myers got to keep her. Yeah, Myers notices now. Seraph clocks Myers before the match even starts. Come on.
And she's ready to go, with Myers already face down.
All right, now Joe gave us a little bit to talk about here. I'm thinking, let's get back to that title thing next week in a second. But do you think this match, Joe's not here, obviously.
Oh my God.
I don't know what Myers is doing there. It's just going crazy. Do you think Joe, this match has just got to be Joe's way of trying to soften up Myers before his match against him?
I mean, Myers has a debt to pay here.
How so?
And I don't think the debt's the right word, but he really wants to go after these order people. I don't think he even cares about this softening him up. Joe, I don't know. I think he's just giving his boys what they rightfully deserve.
You know, a shot against a contender. I could see that. I mean, he's preached it, so at least he's putting it into practice, it seems. But, yeah, Myers has had a bit of a problem with the order for a few months now. I mean, we saw Myers against Jesus, what the hell are their names? Damien and Seraph.
Having trouble.
A little bit. It's early. Damien and Seraph versus Myers at the War of Attrition match. We all know how that ended. Myers pulled a miracle out of the bag, and he won that match for his team. Now it's one-on-one, but don't count Seraph out. Seraph's a hell of a competitor, but we got to cover. Gets the shoulder up at 1. And also, Joe going to defend his title next week. What is that about? Do you know anything about that?
I heard faint whispers backstage. I guess he's got to prove that he won that legitimately, and he will.
I have no idea. I haven't signed anything off. I don't know who he's planning on fighting. But Seraph comes off the top with a big double axe handle, knocking Myers down. Myers a little bit busy with Damien on the outside, and that's what happens in these matches. You can't keep your eye off your opponent. Myers has to know that by now.
I mean, really, the guy on the side, he doesn't matter. I mean, he does to an extent where he can annoy the ref, but really, he does not matter. People, our performers, they don't generally seem to understand this.
I mean, we've seen it many times with the order where they'll just get involved in each other's matches to the point. So I do understand where Myers is coming from, trying to keep that threat as neutralized as possible, but you can't let it overtake the opponent in the ring.
A quick look maybe every 15 seconds just to see where he is.
Let's just hope Damien doesn't get himself involved in this match any more than he already has.
Pulled out a sledgehammer there for some reason.
I'm not sure what Seraph's got in mind there. He's got it on the outside for something. I got to think that's going to come into play later. Beautiful, beautiful delayed vertical suplex. Pulling that out of Jackson's playbook. Myers might have learned something from his buddy Jackson.
Yeah, it seems to me that Myers and Jackson are pretty much the same person in terms of personality. I'm noticing Myers becoming more and more showboaty.
Have you? Myers doesn't even want to give me an interview half the time I ask him.
No, but when he's in the ring, what he just did there,
Myers
that's a little...
Wow, he almost got a 3 count there. That's what could have ended early.
That's a little overboard, though, the delayed suplex.
Yeah,
you don't need to do that.
It's interesting to see him pull that out, but it is an impressive show of strength nonetheless. Seraph's got Myers in the corner.
Yeah, but all it does is just... All it does is just it's basically one more move you've done that you didn't actually need to do. You're just weakening yourself.
Oh my God, what a neck breaker by Seraph. That could really do some damage before this title match. Myers...
I don't even know if he's got a neck. I think that was just his back. His entire back is his neck.
I mean, he's strong enough.
He's a big man.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we've seen him against Typhon. He's almost about Typhon's size, to be honest with you. And Typhon's one of the biggest men in the company. Seraph's going to take a little bit of time to regroup. Probably a good strategy. Watch out for that sledgehammer, though. I'm kind of worried about that being there. Oh,
and
no.
There it is.
He didn't even have to use the sledgehammer for it to come into play. Myers' head cracked on the top of it.
I think that was probably the plan.
And a scoop slam on the outside. Seraph's got him down there. I don't think he'd have a problem with the count-out win. Uh-oh. Going to the top rope. A little bit far away, though. Damien's got Myers up. Myers backing away from Damien, but he went right into Seraph. The numbers game is caught up to Posey again. Oh, watch out. Ref, got to watch out for that. I think Damien's feeling a little frisky out there. I thought he was going to come after Myers. No way!
Oh, he landed his back right on the sledgehammer.
These guys are the masters of just picking apart somebody without actually using anything illegal. And the ref's going to get that out of there. Good move. Backbreaker, though, by Seraph just adds to the damage that's already been done.
You got to know, he's just going to dump him outside to where that sledgehammer went. Oh,
Damien's coming on the apron here. Oh, Myers is going to go after him. Well, it's just a split second it takes for the order to get back in this thing, no matter what happens.
Hey, that's what I was just saying. He took his eyes off the prize. He shouldn't have even tried to intimidate him. Yeah, he's
again.
He's getting in his face.
Look at Seraph. Barely doesn't even know where he is, but this is too much. Now, if Myers, if he doesn't win, what does this do to his confidence going into that title match? It's got to do take a hit or something like that.
Oh, definitely. He's not going to be feeling the heat as he was when he won that surprise comeback match. How long ago was it? About a month?
It's been about 3 weeks since burnout.
About that, yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. We got the full Nelson into the slam. This is what took out Seraph in the war of attrition. He's hooking the leg, going for a cover. Ref is not paying attention. Damien once again makes his presence felt, and he's helping out his buddy Seraph.
Yeah, well, I mean, brothers stick together.
I'll give him that. They're a hell of a well-oiled machine, but it's coming at the expense of a great match here. What is Damien going under the ring? Oh, we got a chair in the ring now.
And I have a feeling he's going to bite him in the ass.
Myers has got Seraph perched on his shoulder. Snake eyes face first into that top turnbuckle. Uh-oh. Going for a suplex again. There it is. Nice suplex. Very good move by Myers Posey, but he might have done some damage to himself.
He's stirring, though. He's crawling over.
He's just barely crawling.
Doesn't matter, though. He's getting up.
You got to think.
He's going to be first with their feet, though.
He's had his back and his neck worked on his whole match. It's got to be shooting pain through his whole body. Damien's up there now.
As far as that chair has
Damien is distracting the referee, and Seraph's going to take advantage with the chair. There's a shot to the back. The ref didn't even see it in time. Well, I got to say, Myers, no.
Oh, right into that exposed turnbuckle.
It's not looking good for Myers Posey. The #1 contender is getting systematically decimated by the order. Electric chair into the elbow, right to the back of the head. I gotta say
that could be it.
He's not going
but
for
he's
the
not
cover.
calling it now. He wants to provide some more punishment to the big man himself.
But do you think if the referee was paying attention, that full Nelson would have ended this whole thing?
Debatable. It would have been close.
Uh-oh, Meyers going up for a power bomb, it looks like.
Oh,
Seraph
no.
counters into an incredible
God.
DDT. My God.
I don't think we've seen anything like this in the company.
Meyers,
The guy just went and he became Superman.
he was
the way
turned
he flew
upside
there on
down,
top
and
of
there's the
ropes.
Black Thunder bomb.
That's it. That's got to be it. Oh, that's
That
a beautiful move.
Myers was turned upside down, bounced off the ropes, landed on his head a second time with that DDT.
He's kind of close to the ropes, but I don't think he's going to get it. Oh,
Not
my
over
God.
yet. Meyers
can't
is
believe it.
hanging in this.
Yeah, but he's weak. You can tell. One more big move. It's going to be it for him.
His hands are slipping off the rope, but he's still got a grip on this one. As long as he can go, he's going to keep trying. Hip toss into the ring. I don't think.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow! He caught him with a knee to the head. I don't know
That's
what
some
Myers
good
was going
resiliency
for.
and attention span. I mean, he was out of it a little bit there, but he had enough to notice what was coming and counter it.
Myers has to be careful, though. I don't think we've seen the last of Damien's involvement in this matchup.
All right, here we go.
He's going for that delayed vertical again.
Again,
the second time.
that's a lot of effort to go under.
I mean, there is a purpose to that move besides showing off. He is letting the blood get to the head a little bit before he slams them back down to the mat. But I agree, at this stage of the game, it's taking a lot of energy to do something like that. Energy that I don't know if Meyers has right now.
Well, we'll see.
Well, going for the spine buster, hits it, plants Seraph.
Now that could be a killer right there, especially in a dazed state like he's in now.
Meyers is calling for something
Such
here.
a simple move, but
Oh, he's going for that psycho driver. If he hits
this could end it.
right on the top of his head, Seraph's got to be done. I don't think I've seen anybody kick out of that move. If I'm wrong, you can correct me. But
We'll
what
be able to
impact.
find out for sure right now when he goes for the cover.
Oh, he's absolutely going for the cover. Hooks the leg, too. Referee
One.
going for the
Oh.
count.
That's not
Damien
hit.
once
Really?
again. The
Okay, well, that
referee-
ref's got some issues. I mean,
Damien wasn't even on
I'm
the
all for the
apron.
order
Come
right
on.
here, right now. But, like, hey.
Oh, the
he's
ref's
ejecting
kicking him out. He's getting him out of here. A little bit too late, ref, but you still got your job done.
It's too late, though. Too late.
Uh-oh, Meyers.
Oh, no.
Don't give
That's
up on
not
Meyers
good.
yet. Beautiful
Oh.
shoulder tackle off that top rope. Well, we got Damien out of this matchup. Maybe now we can have a real winner. Seraph, Irish whipped. Oh, an
what a
incredible
boot to the
boot.
face.
You can hear the clap of boot on skin up here.
That's saying something over a crowd that's riled up like this.
Yeah, these people are on their feet already, and we're just starting this show off. Oh no, going for that hanging neck breaker again.
Oh.
He hits it. Once again, more damage done to the neck and the upper back of Meyers.
I'm just wondering what he's got to do, what Seraph has got to do right now to
What
put the
an
big
elbow.
man down right now. Because he's on fire at the moment.
I mean, I think it takes one good move, but I don't know if he's going
that
to have
kind
it
of
in him.
backfired.
Chest first goes Seraph this time. One.
2, 3.
That is it. Meyers comes away with a victory, but you got to think he had multiple
Just barely.
chances to win earlier.
Oh, yeah, exactly. But just barely. I mean, there was a lot of times, though, that Meyers could have gone down. If things would have just went just slightly different. Those big moves that Meyers did earlier wouldn't have even happened.
No doubt about it. It was despite Damien making his presence felt as much as he did. Oh, this neck breaker was vicious. Look at this. Or backbreaker, excuse me. You were right.
Look at that.
That was a backbreaker. But Damien made sure that he was known out there tonight. But even so, give Seraph some credit. He fought a hell of a match. Myers Posey just came up strong here. This is the first of many chances Myers had to win this thing. That's the move that put Seraph away at Revolutionary Warfare. Of course, we didn't have a referee to count for him. Oh, and at this point in the match, Damien was gone, ejected by the referee.
There was a chance there for a second, he put him up top on top of that turnbuckle. I mean, like I said, very bad things happen to people when they are the ones sitting on that turnbuckle, usually.
Absolutely.
So that could have easily ended the match. He just somehow had enough ring awareness to, he basically kicked him in the face.
Yeah, you're right. It was a hell of a match by Meyers and Seraph. Give Meyers a lot of credit. Number one contender wins, but we have a interview from Jowell, your television champion, coming up soon to address this situation with Lewis. Lewis is coming back here tonight.
Lewis is back? I'm not even worried about him. That crazy guy that has a fetish for crushing people's balls, can't deal with him. I'm more worried about defending my title tonight. And once I go through Jacob Harper, whatever's left of Lewis will be easy pickings for me at Autumn Blaze.
Well, Champ keeping it short and sweet here. He tells us what he thinks of Lewis. It's been a few weeks since we've seen Mr. Sanchez in the ring after Jowell crushed his head into the ring post and took his television championship. So, do you think he's at 100% coming into this match tonight against Salvaje?
I mean, we all love Salvaje here, but I hope so. Luis is a good performer, way better than Jowell, and Jowell just needs to be crushed. So I'm hoping against hope that Luis is fully recovered, so eventually Jowell will meet his maker.
I mean, he has been cleared by the doctors, or else I wouldn't put him in a match tonight, but you got to think there's some kind of residual effects coming. It's been 3 weeks. I mean, it takes a little bit to forget about that, but here he comes right now. He's going to go up against Salvaje, and he's got a little friend coming to the ring with him. Look at this.
Wow.
Granada is coming out with Lewis.
There you go. Now I'm liking what I'm seeing here.
Now, I don't think this is necessarily him forming a partnership, but I think he just wants to get a little bit closer to the action with Salvaje's involved. We saw last week Salvaje was in a match against Jacob Harper, and Granada's music was hit. Now, I don't know if he had something to do with it, or
it could have just been...
He had to have something to do with it. I mean,
yeah.
Why else would his music play?
Unless somebody else has some other intentions. But, I mean, you know me, I love a good conflict. This is amazing to see. I don't care one way or the other about both of the performers, really, other than I like them both. So, it's just a nice conflict to see here.
And we've seen Lewis and Salvaje go at it for a while now. I mean, they've had quite a few matches, and I don't know if Mr. Sanchez's, nether regions are exactly the same after the confrontations he's had with Salvaje. But
Salvaje got a little bit of a hit there, too.
He did. Jacob absolutely annihilated him. Salvaje tries to take out Granada, I think, but he hit Lewis instead. Granada helping his friend up. Oh, 2-for-1 special with that elbow.
Yeah, punch in the face and an elbow in the face and the pullback.
I feel like this is going to be the exact same situation we saw in the last match. Salvaje, I don't know if he even wants to fight Luis. I think
Luis is just kind of there to Salvaje. Honestly, to me, I think it almost seems like Salvaje would take a count out if it just meant beating the shit out of Gringo de Fuego over there.
Well, Salvaje's got to pay attention to this match. He's got to get some momentum going. But I can confirm, ladies and gentlemen, that Granada and Salvaje will go one-on-one at Autumn Blaze. It's a match I'm excited for. But I think we might get a little preview of it tonight if Salvaje has his way.
Yeah,
oh, my God. Granada saw it coming, though. Granada took a little step away. You're right. I think this is just Granada kicks him in the leg before he can get up top.
I mean, he's still got enough ring awareness to know that the match is actually Luis, but I don't think he really cares.
I think he's willing to make this a handicap match as long as he can get his hands on Granada, like you said. He took one look at Granada, and that might have been the opening that Lewis needed to get back in this thing. Beautiful suplex from
there. It is.
Also, I should also clarify that we do have Jowell is scheduled to defend the television championship against Lewis at Autumn Blaze. Obviously, we'll see what happens tonight when he defends his title against Jacob Harper. If Jacob wins, we make that a triple threat. But right now, it's scheduled for a one-on-one confrontation. So we got two very heated matches coming up at Autumn Blaze. That's not even talking about the main event or anything like that. Getting Salvaje up now. Oh, Salvaje slaps his hand out of the way. Nice spinning heel kick. Very impressive move by the Reaper of Testicles, who may be going up top to get his job done.
Oh, no.
Going for here.
Oh.
Senton bomb. He did not hit
he missed a little bit.
Target, I think, but he definitely hit the move the way it was intended to be hit. We got a 2 count. Just kicks out. Trying to hang in there. The number 1 contender for the television championship. Up and over neck breaker.
You know, in other wrestling promotions, they would definitely not smile when someone gets a nut shot.
Normally, I wouldn't either, but
it's Salvaje. You can't help but smile when he pulls out his bag of tricks.
He found an incredible loophole, and we can't even penalize him for it. Wrench in the neck of Salvaje.
Penalize?
Yeah, there you go. Not an intended pun.
But it became a pun nonetheless.
What is intended is the punishment that Lewis is exacting on Salvaje in the middle of that ring right now. He's got him in a headlock. Now he's.
I don't know you're going to transition into that back that way.
It's my job. What do we got here? Oh, guillotine in the back of his head on that top rope. That is not going to do him any favors. Now, if you have not stepped in a wrestling ring before, you might not realize those ropes are hard as anything.
Yeah, I think we've said that about 200 times here in CME history, but yeah,
have we?
They're not
I know the ring match
by any stretch of the imagination.
Oh, Lewis is telling Salvaje to get up. He's got something in mind. Clocking away at rights, and then went for a left, but it got blocked. Granada's trying to cheer him on. Punches like that
are going to make that mask red.
Oh, beautiful cradle suplex. Almost a modified cradle suplex for sure. Landed him right on the back of his head. He's going to the top.
What are we going to see?
Every time he goes to the top, I get nervous. Misses the corkscrew senton. You know, he saw that coming a mile away. He's felt a lot of Salvaje's wrath. Yeah, there you go. I mean, dating back to when Salvaje and Otto teamed up against Jowell and Luis when they were still, friends. Or were they ever friends with Jowell and Luis?
I mean, I think Luis rather thought Jowell was a friend. I feel really bad for Jowell, for Luis, because I've been through scenarios like that in my lifetime. I mean, I'm sure we all have, where you're giving out your heart to a friend and it's just thrown away like that. I mean, never was. It never intended to be. He was just being used the entire time.
Yeah, and Jowell.
Everyone at some point falls prey to a sociopath.
You got to think if Jowell didn't win the television championship there, they would still be teaming up together until he did.
Yeah. That was what was going to happen. Even though, wow.
Landed right on his head. We got to make sure he's okay.
We have a match to commentate here, but.
Oh, yeah, I see exactly what you're saying about Lewis, and he's going to try to get some revenge at Autumn Blaze, assuming Jowell's the champ. You know what? I think he'll even take a one-on-one match without the title involved, just to get his hands on him. We got the ref count now. Granada is, he's not pulling a Damien here. He's just watching this match. But we'll see how it goes. This match ain't over yet. Oh, Salvaje's got his eyes on Granada and tells him exactly what he thinks of him. Uh-oh. I think he might be trying to show him a sign here. Standing slice bread number 2.
I think he's just showing him what's going to happen to him come their match.
Wait, he's going outside. He's not going to focus on Lewis. I thought he was going to go to the top. He is going to the top. He's a little
bit delayed, though.
He's a little far away. Lewis is crawling away. I don't know if that's his target, though. Drop kick to Granada's.
Did you see the way his head cracked on that table?
Right in the back of the head. And then, yeah, like you said, the ricochet hit him right into the table. Salvaje going to go into the ring now. I don't even know how he's still standing. Salvaje goes into the ring to take on Lewis. Gets caught with that leg cutter. We've seen that end matches before. That won Lewis the TV title the first time, as a matter of fact, against Pierce. He's going to hook the leg.
Close to the ropes, though.
We got a 3 count.
We have a winner.
Lewis pulls off a big win, gets him some serious momentum going into his match at Autumn Blaze. And
that
Salvaje,
was such a beautiful match.
You got to think Salvaje didn't win this one, but it's just got to add to the fire against Granada.
Oh yeah.
He's gonna think, even though he was the one preoccupied the whole time, that Granada cost him this match. I know exactly how he thinks.
Even though that had nothing to do with it, he could have easily just completely turned his attention away from it. It wasn't going to cause him any problems.
Now Granada is leaving the ring right now, I don't know, but Lewis is celebrating here. But Granada didn't get involved in this match. He didn't fight Salvaje at all. You got to think he just wanted to distract Salvaje. He had mind games in his head already that he was playing. But we'll find out what happens next week. Up next, this is a match I'm excited for. Otto versus Officer Avery.
I think everyone's excited for this match because it's always nice to see Otto get his ass kicked.
Yeah, exactly. I was about to say, this is the main event for me, but I forgot we have a television championship match. So
yeah, who cares?
I can't discredit the TV title. I want to see a championship match over anything. But it's Otto versus this man.
I mean, honestly, I wouldn't mind just seeing Otto in an actual championship. Like, put some risk into it. Put some risk into our lives. Well, everyone loves a good gamble.
I don't know. I can't see myself ever.
Otto's never won a match. It's a good bet.
The Gimps beat these guys, okay?
Never won a real match, really. I mean, I guess he's technically walked away with his shitty title, but...
You know what? I'm like so confident now that Otto is going to lose to Officer Avery tonight, but This is the same team that lost to the Gimps, now that I think about it.
Yeah, I mean, but that was a big surprise. They're never going to let that happen ever again. And Otto is not the same weight of McDonald's and fried chicken that Adam was.
And I will say Tex is the one who got covered by Adam, but I don't know.
But still,
I don't want to get too confident about anything in my life after that. That was just completely out of left field.
It was a weird night of Pulse. Let's just put it that way. Hell, if Otto had a match that night, he might have won.
Yeah, and this match came around. Otto tried to hitch his wagon to the Gimps bandwagon, but it didn't pay off for the Gimps last week, and then we're never going to see them again, unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on your point of view. But Officer Avery did not take kindly to
I'm going to miss Steve. I'll point that out. Adam, I mean, I guess I'm going to miss him for the McDonald's runs. Because, that's every night. I mean, like, hey, Adam, why don't you go get me some McDonald's? We'll eat McDonald's together. I'm hungry. We just commentated a long match, and, I guess you bought a match. Let's have some McDonald's. Doesn't matter anymore because they're gone. And this match is ready to go, and Otto is just pumped up for something.
Otto gets clocked with an uppercut. He almost knocked his teeth out. Well, Avery, nice clothesline. Avery made sure Otto knew how he felt about him coming outside last week, but I think he's going to make it official tonight in an actual match. Let's just see how this goes. Elbow right to the black heart of the German Otto.
I don't even think he's German.
Supposedly he is. I'm never going to let him speak on the microphone, so we'll never find out, I guess. I'm never going to talk to him backstage.
Yeah, but I mean, it's really hard to... I think he's Austrian. Just watch. If he ever says the word "Grüß Gott" when introducing himself to somebody, then he's Austrian or South German, but basically the same thing.
You know what I think he is?
Polish?
I think he's a dead man right now, going up against Avery. That's all that matters, honestly.
So he's Polish.
If you want to go there, yeah. Nice fall-away slam by Avery.
Everyone loves a good Polish joke.
I was gonna go farther, but I'm not gonna go any farther than that.
Because Poland is a joke?
Oh, Otto just blowing snot into his face. That might not have been the best strategy, man. There was one time a couple of weeks ago where I felt for Otto when he got his head cracked by Martin Whitman into the.
I mean, everyone should feel for anybody getting their head cracked in that way. That's just brutal.
Oh, full Nelson bomb. Look at that. Set out bomb by Avery. Otto's feeling the effects right in his gluteus maximus. Elbow to the knee. This is just picking apart Otto at this point. Every single part of his body is getting destroyed.
Yeah, kind of like during the date he had.
Oh, back in February. I forgot about that. Suplex by Avery? Not even a suplex, just a throw. He didn't even.
I don't think he's had a date since then, especially after the damage that Salvaje has done to him. How many times now?
Oh man, it's.
I mean, no woman is going to go for a man who can't have children.
I wouldn't go that far, but I would just say no woman is going to go for a man like Otto. Just period.
True.
Otto,
it is the animal.
I'm scared.
If Otto was the only man left alive, and there was the entire population of women were still around, he wouldn't get laid.
I mean, it's all good fun and everything what we're doing right now, but I'm still legitimately worried now that Otto's going to win this match. Even though he just got his spine cracked over the
Has he even landed a punch? I mean, I haven't really been paying attention because it's Otto.
No, but neither did the Gimps in their match, and they won.
Well, they landed some kind of hits.
Wait a minute. Oh, long arm of the law. That's it. We can tell all the jokes we want. It's over. Otto's chrome dome just got polished with the long arm of the law. He's dragging him just in case he got a little idea of grabbing the ropes. 1, 3, it's over.
Don't even have to count to 2.
Otto got what was coming to him from the TTPD. So now...
Exactly. This could have been a title match. It wouldn't have mattered.
The tag team police department have, avenged their loss against the Gimps. They've paid back Otto for trying to cost them the match against the Gimps. Where do they go from here? I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't say they're exactly in tag team title contention, but I got to think they're on the road to redemption right now.
That very well could be, but they have to have some bigger fish to fry if they're going to really
Otto
be...
and the Gimps, exactly.
If they're going to be...
Yeah, if they're going to be serious contenders in the company for sure. But up next, Jacob Harper is a serious contender going up against Jowell for the television championship. I'm excited for this one. It's been a while since we have had a television championship match on Pulse. There was a period about a month or two ago where we had a TV title match every week, it seemed. But Jowell,
we got a nice little break, but it's time to show if Jowell can actually live up to his name.
Exactly. This is going to be his first title defense, honestly, since he did kind of steal the match in the Fatal 4-Way at Burnout, beating his own partner.
Well, basically, if you win anything at a Fatal 4-Way,
you're kind of stealing, exactly. Jacob Harper, though, is going to try to steal that title away from Jowell. Now, Jacob won against Salvaje last week in a very impressive performance. That's why he has his title shot tonight. Do you think this is what both him and Tiburon might need, a singles run to maybe get their footing back?
It very well could be, and I think that's what happens with a lot of tag teams after a long run where nothing's really happening. They need something to propel themselves. At least one of the partners needs something to propel themselves. If it's both of them, by all means. If somehow our shark friend over there can become a champion of something, I don't know. Maybe he takes one of Otto's shitty titles. I don't know.
No, they're in my possession.
Yeah, well, maybe Otto will come up with something else.
No, legally cannot. But maybe Otto will eventually win a real title. Let's stop talking about Otto. He makes me sick to my stomach.
But you get what I'm saying.
I do.
Either or, no matter who gets it, a singles run's going to be very beneficial to this. If they get this title, I mean, all bets are off. They could potentially come back and bounce the team because one of them's just going to be on fire.
Yeah, we saw this happen, not in the exact same way, but similar way to Natural Perfection. Where they fought each other, but they still got a little bit of a run in singles competition, got their footing together, came back stronger than ever as a team. So Air Force might be the very same situation. You got to think if Jacob wins this matchup, Tiburon gets a title shot. I don't think they dislike each other. They're definitely not pulling a Jowell and Luis where they're just using each other. So
they might just say, hey, let's have a Natural Perfection. They've seen it work in the past. Maybe they'll believe it'll work for them too.
Yeah, they've seen it work in the past against them. When Natural Perfection beat Air Force for the tag titles right after that. So Jowell looking at that belt like
he's afraid.
Yeah, he definitely wants to keep this. Jacob's no slouch. I mean, even though him and Tiburon as a tag team have hit a bit of a rough skid, he's a hell of a wrestler, Jacob Harper. So is Tiburon. And if he does not crash and burn, like we've said many times in the past, it's a problem with Air Force. They'll take too many risks. If he keeps it focused and hits all his moves, I very well think we could have a new television champion tonight.
Definitely. Really, the only failing of anybody in Air Force is the crash and burn. It's like they don't put enough fuel in the tank when they take off.
Or too much fuel, and it just overloads the whole system. Jowell holding that title up. Noticing Jowell does not wear the title around his waist or even around his shoulder. He just carries it.
Which, I mean,
there it's over his shoulder now.
Titles around waist look kind of stupid, in my opinion. But
interesting opinion. I mean, you're a champion. You got to wear that with pride.
Yeah, we can wear it on your shoulder. You're wearing it with pride that way.
That's true. But he's doing it now. He wasn't doing it on the way to the ring. But this could be very quick title reign for Jowell. I would not be surprised. We've seen that some television championship. Actually, Masahiro is the only one to have a lengthy title reign with this championship. Other than that, it's changed hands. I don't even know how many times. I can't count. Pierce has been TV champ twice. Ivan was TV champ. Lewis was TV champ. Jowell's now TV champ. Am I forgetting somebody? Typhon was TV champ for a couple weeks. So this title has definitely changed hands a whole lot. It may change hands tonight. Let's find out what happens.
Oh.
Jacob starts this off early with a nice knee. Beautiful spinning heel kick. Look at that. Getting Jowell down early. Early cover attempt. And one. Kicks out at one. Jowell, he cannot beat Jacob when it comes to speed or aerial ability, so he's going to have to ground him, I think. Oh, what a kick to the head. Jacob is... I would put my money on Jacob being the fastest man in the company. What a somersault plancha.
I think that just proved that he's the fastest man in the company. Dear God.
I don't think he didn't even have to run to get any momentum. Look at this again. Another somersault plancha. Jowell's holding his head early. This is going to be a problem.
Yeah, this is showing that Jowell isn't as tough shit as he thinks he is.
I mean, let's see if the head injury comes back to bite him like it helped him beat Lewis for the TV title in the first place. He's going to get away from Jacob as far away as possible. Now, like I said, he cannot beat him in the aerial game. I don't know if he should even try. He's not going to try, but he gets caught with a boot to the mouth.
I heard that from here.
Oh, Jacob faking out Jowell. Jowell expected him to come flying out. I think he stomped on his foot, and then he kicked
Another
him
one,
in
another
again.
boot to the, another boot to the
Oh, misses the springboard moonsault, though. Like we said, back suplex, dropped him on the back of his neck. Oh, it clotheslines him into the corner. Oh, Jacob getting up, though, trying to keep in this thing. Nice kick. I don't even know what he just did there. Was that a forearm or a knee?
I don't know. The match is going so fast, and he's such a fast mover that it's kind of hard to see what he's doing.
Look at the legs.
He just swept the leg right there.
Standing shooting star press. Jacob is
Immediately,
on fire.
he's on fire.
The moon stop. He hit the moon stop already.
That was low. That was very low.
He's hooking the leg. We could have a new champ already. One, two. Oh my God, Jowell just gets the shoulder up. I was ready to crown a new television champion here.
Likewise, that was beautiful. That was a beautiful move of play there.
Jacob Harper, is beyond on fire. He is just... I don't even know how to describe this. This is insane. I'm losing my breath already trying to keep up with the action. Jacob's getting him up, though. He's got to keep this up. Whatever he took earlier today, it's working. He definitely ate his Wheaties. Jowell gets him in the corner and celebrates like it's the greatest thing he's ever done. Oh, but he catches him. Nice jawbreaker. Misses the clothesline, gets caught with a drop toe hold. He's going to get out of there. Oh my God. He didn't hit all of it, but he hit him in the head with the legs. That was enough to get him down.
They're stirring, though. He was the first to stir, but doesn't matter. Harper's up first.
Yeah, definitely. He's taken a lot of punishment in a very short amount of time as the television champ. Another leg sweep right next to JBL. Jacob taking apart the table. Interesting revelation here. I did not expect this coming.
No. There was a hat.
I don't think JBL even expected this because he had the hat on the table. Another series of strikes sweeping him down. This is incredible. Oh, Jacob breaks the count. Got to make sure that he doesn't get counted out or else his title hopes are dashed immediately. Clubbing away right on the back of the head. This is This is an amazing performance. And the standing sliced bread on the outside. No way. We're at a 3 count. Jacob's got to be careful. Jowell is a sitting duck. He has no defense whatsoever to any of this.
Oh no, it's going to come out on his paycheck if he's going to do what I think he's doing.
Jacob clocks him in the head just to make sure he doesn't go anywhere. Joe might be knocked out cold. And he's going to the top rope. Oh my God! The moonsault off the top rope through the table. I still don't know how anybody could pull that off.
I think one of our commentary buddies over there got hit in the face with that kick.
Very well could have. I hope it was Michael.
I think it was Michael.
He looks okay now, though. He's just a little bit bewildered. I'm bewildered at what we're seeing. This is not what I expected. We got a 1, 2. Jowell somehow, some way gets the shoulder off the mat. I don't know how he's in this, to be honest with you. Uh-oh. He's got Jacob hanging him up on that second rope. We've seen this before. Hangman DDT. And Jowell's feeling something. He's feeling a hell of a lot right now, but he's got to feel good about hitting that move. This could slow Jacob down. Actually, it could beat him. He's going for a cover. Not a 2 count.
Not a 2.
Still early. In the grand scheme of things here, that's one of the very few moves that Jacob's actually had to eat. And he's back with a leg lariat. Uh-oh.
I don't know what he's saying here, but
I don't know. He's playing to this crowd. This crowd, he's got them on the edge of their seat or on their feet. I don't know if anybody's sitting down right now. Jacob going to the top again. Misses the corkscrew senton. Now we gotta guess every single time Jacob, misses a move. It could be the end. This is the final bow. This is what won him the title, and he might have caught him off that move. 1,
2.
Oh no. He gets the shoulder up. Jacob is not done yet.
Nope, he's not ready to give up just now. He wants that title.
Jowell's got to be thinking, what the hell does he have to do? Because he caught him off a crash and burn move with the final bow. Oh, and it plants him head first with the DDT. Now, both of these guys have hit their signature moves and have not gotten a win. You got to think they got to pull something out something else out
Something
to
big.
end this thing.
I'm thinking maybe a, I don't know, superplex?
Superplex very well could end it, but I'm not sure if anybody has that in their repertoire. We'll find out. Jacob clocks Jowell to the outside, and a springboard shooting star press. He's hitting most of his moves now. We said earlier today, if he can hit almost all of his big moves and not, miss and fall and crash horribly, he has a very good shot at winning. And I think Jacob is the favorite to win this match right now.
Oh, definitely. No one wants to
not
see Jowell
again.
get that title.
He went one way, Jowell tried to avoid it, Jacob went the other way and caught him with another somersault plancha. If Jowell escapes this night with his championship, it'll be a miracle. And a jawbreaker, nice counter. Oh, Jacob goes ribs first into that ring apron.
I'm thinking he's gonna have to put his head right next to that exposed pole there.
You think he's gonna pull that out on Jacob? I mean, a desperate man will do anything.
He's looking desperate now.
He's so desperate he's going to the top rope. Maybe not a good strategy. Not a good strategy at all. He crashes to the mat with a crossbody attempt. Is Jacob gonna go up?
Yeah, but Jacob's gonna go high.
He's gonna try something out too. Jacob went for the moon stomp to the outside, but he missed. Oh, and he DDT'd him onto the stairs.
Oh no.
This might be the opening Jowell needed, and oh my God. I'm surprised he's not busted wide open, Jacob. I feel like half of this match has been spent on the outside of the ring. Jowell stomps him in that head.
Yeah, all the fun toys in this kind of match are available.
Oh, wrenching that leg back. That's one way to really hurt the knee joint and stop him from flying.
Yeah, he can flap his wings.
Jacob reverses that move here. He's calling for something. I don't know if he's calling for something up high or just trying to get these fans on his side. Clothesline shoulder down.
He's asking to whatever savior he has to let him win this match.
And he just hit him with a huge super kick. Standing shooting star. Not going to go for a cover. I thought he was there. Let's get him up.
Oh, he's got something more in mind.
Oh, Irish whipping him so hard that Jowell just collapsed out of the corner.
Yeah, it's very rare you see something like that. That was a hard Irish whip.
Oh, Jacob, what's he got in mind here? Punches him in the head. Oh. And he catches him with another plancha to the outside. Incredibly well timed.
The only way Jowell's going to win this is if he cracks his head. Cracks his head right on that pole.
And I hope we don't see it. We've seen that too much in CME, I think. I don't want somebody's career to end with something like that, but I wouldn't put it.
Man will do desperate things.
I wouldn't put it past Jowell. Pierce started this whole thing, honestly. This is all his work. Somebody saw Pierce do it. Now everybody likes to, shorten people's careers. That's a great trend that we've started here in CME. Hopefully Jacob can avoid it. It looks like he's got him in the ring now. Hopefully he does not spill to the outside again.
Okay.
He's got him on the ropes. What's he got in mind?
I get
Jowell's
it.
gonna spin to the. He's gonna get to the outside.
He's jumping up and down. He's ready to go. Waiting for the perfect time to run.
He's not focused on that knee.
Jumps.
Oh no! He misses the plancha to the outside. Maybe the fifth or sixth time Jowell finally had it scouted. He sidestepped that move. Oh no! Not on the outside. Final bow on the mats. There is concrete under those mats. It's not like a ring mat. It's something worse.
It's an entirely different beast. Oh no!
Oh, and he cracks him in the head again.
This is it.
Jowell, he's feeling good about himself now. He feels like he's finally got Jacob where he wants him. He's got him up. Look at Jacob holding his head. He can barely stand up on his own will. And there's another one. That is the third final bow in this matchup.
If Harper kicks out of this,
if he kicks out of this, I'll give him a title, another title.
2.
That's it. Jowell retains the television championship. What a match!
Somehow, by some grace of God, he's still champion.
That was an incredible main event, though. You got to give it up to both men. We didn't see somebody's head get cracked into the steel post, but Jacob definitely took a lot of head damage. We're going to have a doctor check it out.
I completely forgot about the fact that they can crash and burn just as easily as getting their head cracked into the post.
I mean, I don't blame you for forgetting about it. Look at this incredible moonsault by Jacob.
Yeah.
Because Jacob hit almost he was on fire. He hit every single move.
I didn't think he was going to screw up. I mean, he screwed up a little bit, but it wasn't anything big like that happened there.
No. He went for it all at the end there to try and end it, and Jowell just sidestepped out of the way, and that's all it took. He hit, and then he got him in the final bout on the outside. This is the final one in the ring. He ain't getting out of that. I'm surprised he got out of 1, honestly, the first time around, but 3, not going to happen. That's it. Television champ retains his belt. Lewis versus Jowell is now still a one-on-one match. And I got to say, I'm pretty excited to see that one come at Autumn Blaze. So, we had a great Pulse tonight. Next week is the final Pulse before Autumn Blaze. Joe Crusoe is going to defend his championship. Apparently, we'll find out who it is this week. Hopefully, we have some other matches planned for you. Bryce Phoenix is going to be in the building. Hopefully, the rest of the order is in the building. Join us for next week, ladies and gentlemen, and have a good day.